Hi everyone, welcome to watergoddesstarot. So today we are looking into your next 72 hours. We are going to figure out, what can happen in these 72 hours, what is the possibility of happening in these next 72 hours, and somewhere down the line we'll also tap into what your energy is attracting towards you in these next 72 hours, all right? So for that we have 3 piles. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2 and this is pile number 3. Now for this pick a card, I'm not using any crystals. I'm using 3 different decks altogether. So, you can look at the cards, you can, just see which one you're feeling most drawn to and make your pick. You can definitely pause the video, take your time, listen to your intuition and simply choose the pile that you're feeling drawn to the most, all right? So let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out what's happening in the next 72 hours for you. For that we have Victory upright, Broken heart reversed, Deceit in reversed, and Strategy upright. Okay. So now, in these next 72 hours, there are very high chances of you receiving a good news from somewhere. If you've applied for a job, if you are waiting for any kind of result, if you are anticipating any kind of call, just take this victory card into whatever situation you are anticipating for yourself, all right? And if you're not anticipating anything, if it is not about your career, if it is not about your job, if it is not about the results of, your interview, your exam and stuff like that, then too you're attracting this energy of victory where you are going to be in that kind of a place where you're going to feel very good about yourself. Maybe somebody comes up to you and tells you as to how good you look, as to how much glow is there on your face. Because if you look at this woman on the card, she's looking very, very attractive. There's this glow to her. There's this energy of gold all around her. So this victory can be in regards to you receiving money, you receiving compliments, you getting some kind of approval, maybe getting an approval for your loan, and just, you cracking an interview, you getting the job of your dreams, you getting a leadership position, you going viral on social media, your content doing pretty well, you inviting a lot of clients into your life. The possibilities are endless. So whatever you're on the lookout for, it is coming to you in these 72 hours. And if nothing of this sort appears into your life, then you need to understand that there is a cycle that you're completing, and this victory is all about you closing a very tough cycle. All right? So you are somebody who has been dealing with a lot of ups and downs in your life, and the past couple of years have been full of struggles, I would say, for you, especially in regards to you healing your heart, especially in regards to you getting betrayed by your close loved ones, by your, relationships, I would say. Because you are somebody who has lost on a lot of friends. You are somebody who's lost on a lot of people from your past. And all of that has happened because you are closing this cycle, which was very much karmic, and now you're entering into a new period, a new phase of your life, which is simply a new chapter. The universe is giving you a new slate altogether. And in these 72 hours, you are closing out the cycle. Your inner child is healing. Your divine feminine is healing in these 72 hours. And I just feel that once this cycle closes, once these 72 hours are over, 72 hours from whenever you watch this reading, pile number 1, You need to understand that within those 72 hours, you are just gathering yourself to start on a new journey altogether. And on this journey, you are inviting a lot of high vibrational energies towards you. You are attracting your soul tribe, your soul family. A lot of new connections are going to enter into your life. If you are somebody who is, kind of looking for a relationship at this point of time, I do see that happening for you. I do see things just entering into your life one after the other, and you'd be taken by surprise as to how everything is working out after this period of stagnation. So this energy is even going to continue after these 72 hours, because this is the energy that you are inviting into your life, pile number one, okay? So this is just the beginning. This is just the commencement of the new cycle that you're ready to embark on. And the universe is kind of showing you a trailer in these 72 hours, But the bigger picture is still left, which is way too grand, let me tell you that. So if you are losing out on a lot of hope and stuff like that, you do not need to do that, okay? Also, in these 72 hours, pile number one, I see you figuring out about either somebody or somebody close to you who doesn't have good intentions for you, okay? Because there are kind of, people in your circle and stuff like that who are negative, who are jealous of you, and you are somebody who's very intuitive, okay? You're very, very intuitive. And in these 72 hours, you will dodge a bullet, in the sense that somebody will try to manipulate you, somebody will try to throw shade on you, but then you are going to escape it like a magician, all right? Because you're very, very protected. A, you're very protected. B, it's about your energies. At present, you are inviting a lot of high vibrational energies into your life, as I've told you before. So if there's somebody who is bad-mouthing you, if there's somebody who is sending negative energy towards you, you will get a sense of it, and you will send that energy back to the sender in some shape, way or form. I mean, it is not going to touch you, it is not going to affect you, and all you got to know is that you are very, very protected in these 72 hours. If you have not been able to sleep properly at night, this is coming to an end. You will be able to sleep peacefully, and a lot of negative energies are leaving your life. As I've told you, you are closing the cycle, and as and when the cycle closes and a new chapter gets opened, all these low vibrational energies are going to leave your life and you will be set free. And these 72 hours are very, very significant for that. All right. Now, one piece of advice that I have for you as to what you should be doing in these 72 hours is that you should plan your future. You should think about your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and kind of, strategize, journal about it, write about it, because there is something about you writing down what you want for yourself, like you using a proper pen and paper and writing it down, all right? Because this is going to kind of manifest faster into your life. So if there are certain goals that you want to achieve, if there are certain wishes that you want to get fulfilled, jot that down, because these 72 hours are very, very significant for you in terms of you putting your wishes down on paper, as the frequencies and the energies around you are only going to accelerate these manifestations into your life. You're only just amplifying the energy. So why not make the most of this moment, all right? So just do that. Your angels are supporting you, your spirit team is supporting you, and there are very high chances of you spotting a white feather within these 72 hours. And if you do that, know that whatever you've been wanting to manifest from the bottom of your heart, or whatever you've written in your diary when it comes to your manifestations or when it comes to your goals, the universe has accepted that and everything will be given to you. All you got to do is be patient, work hard, and have faith in the universe. That's it. So all in all, this is what I have for your next 72 hours. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. And I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what is happening in the next 72 hours for you. So for you we have insecurity, joy, forgiveness, and vanity. Okay. So now when it comes to your 72 hours, it is going to be a mixed bag. Mixed bag in the sense, you are somebody who is kind of, overthinking a lot about everything, all right? And you, even at present when you're watching this reading, there is this energy to you where your mind is just going in circles. There is a lot of ungrounded energy to you, pile number 2, which is going to kind of continue in these 72 hours, where I see you fighting with your demons. So I just feel that whosoever has chosen this pile is kind of struggling with self-worth issues, is struggling with some kind of self-sabotage issues, abandonment issues. You don't feel very good about yourself, though you want to. Because you know what? It's not that you don't have it in you. The joy card clearly tells me that, you have it in you. And it is also this energy is also going to come up in these 72 hours. So what I feel for you is you are going to be constantly fighting that battle where you are going to shut down your demons from bringing you down every time when you are taking a step towards your betterment. So this is going to be a fight between your head and your heart, or your, your higher self and your ego side and stuff like that, because you are going through a heart chakra awakening, let me tell you that. And it is not easy on you at this point of time. You have trust issues, you have issues when it comes to just trusting people in general, and kind of feeling that you're worthy enough of being loved. I know that these messages can be triggering for somebody. I would still advise you to take a deep breath and listen, because my intention over here is to simply help you out and not trigger you, okay? In these next 72 hours, you are kind of coming out of your shadows, okay? You might be going back and forth. I'm not saying that within these 72 hours you're going to be the best version of yourself and it is just going to happen in a flip of a second, all right? No, that is not what I'm saying right now. All I'm telling you is that in these 72 hours, there will be moments when you will be kind of questioning yourself, fighting with yourself, and then will come a time where you would, want to simply just pep yourself up and go out, maybe go for shopping, dress really well, buy yourself some kind of present. Or if you are somebody who likes to dance, you might, just play your favorite song and just dance your heart out. Or you might sing at the top of your voice. Maybe these are the things that work out for you. Maybe you're somebody who's very creative. Because I do see you being somebody who's a lot of creative energy to you, and it is your creativity that is going to save you in these 72 hours. It is your creativity that you're going to find solace in these next 72 hours. Because there are people, situations from your past that you are meant to heal, that you will be healing, and there are certain situations and people that you're meant to forgive. And this forgiveness will happen not just when it comes to other people, but also your own self. All right, you are somebody who has some childhood wounds. You are somebody who has some inner child issues as well, and you would be dealing with these issues in these 72 hours. And it is your creativity, it is your want to have that healthy dose of self-love for yourself that is kind of going to save you from the different kind of emotions that you're going to feel. So there might also come a time in these 72 hours where you'll get an urge to cry, pile number 2. So if at all you do, please cry. Cry, because crying is so healing. I cannot even emphasize enough. Trust me. Whenever I feel all over the place, I just allow myself to cry. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. But do not hold it inside of your body. Do not hold it inside of your system, because otherwise it is going to come out in different forms, which can even be kind of self-destructive. Why would you want to harm yourself? I'm not saying you're going to harm yourself in a way that is physical, but I'm talking about, you just being very moody, being very angry, snapping at people, just, feeling low about it and stuff like that. It is always better to cry and let it out than to let it sit inside your system and eat you up. And that is what you might be doing in these 72 hours. And you are also being asked to do that, okay? I see you doing a lot of self-reflection in these 72 hours, where you are kind of preparing yourself to level up in life in general, and you are going to leave a lot of people from your past behind. So if at all there are any kind of relationships that are not working, there is a chance that you'll put an end to those relationships once and for all. If you're somebody who's dealing with a lot of exes, I just see you cutting cords with your exes. If you are somebody who is kind of fed up of a friendship that is serving you no more, I see you using your throat chakra and communicating with that person that, you know what, I've had enough and I just want to come out of this mess. I cannot take it anymore, because you are ascending. You are ascending in your journey, and there are certain people that cannot come, that cannot move forward with you. And this is what you're going to realize in these 72 hours. So these 72 hours are going to be a bit heavy on you, but all of it is happening for you, because you are kind of leaving your baggage behind. You are kind of shedding your layers in these 72 hours. You are somebody who's very scared of vulnerability, let me tell you that, pile number 2. And it is very, very difficult for you to feel things. So you are somebody who kind of runs after instant gratification. And all of this is happening for you, pile number 2. If you're an artist, or if you're a creator of any sort, these 72 hours are going to be very, very ripe and fruitful for you to create something, because that is actually going to be coming from the source. It is going to be something that is very, very divine. There might even be a person in your life that is your muse when it comes to your creativity. If at all anybody is coming to your mind at this point of time, take inspiration from that person. Create something. Because the more energy you put into your creativity, in these 72 hours, the easier it is going to feel when it comes to your emotions. Otherwise, your root chakra is ungrounded, your crown chakra is kind of overactive, your heart chakra is also going through healing right now. So it is very, very important for you to channelize your energies in a way so that you are grounded, so that you don't lose yourself, so that you don't lose your cool, so that you don't start feeling anxious. So move your body a lot, all right? And I do see you moving your body. I do see you having fun and just loosening up as well. So cry, loosen up, have fun. Do whatever brings your soul that kind of happiness and solace. But do it so that the energy can flow smoothly out of your body, out of your system. And because a lot is happening on an energetic level for you, pile number 2, it is very, very important for those energies to even leave your body. Otherwise, it will automatically make you feel too heavy. And there are chances for that. So you need to be a bit careful for that. Also, watch out for your dreams, because you might see a spirit guide of yours. You might not be able to recognize them or to understand, but there is somebody who's going to appear in your dream, and that person is going to give you some kind of information that is very profound, that is going to help you in your journey throughout. So watch out for your dreams, note down your dreams for the next 72 hours, because there is definitely a message that you might receive. I also see you going out to a party or some kind of celebration in these next 72 hours, where you will just let your hair loose and you might even have a couple of drinks over there. Another message that I'm getting for you right now is that your spirit guides are watching you while you sleep. Okay, and you're very protected at this point of time. So if you are wanting to connect with your spirit guides, if you're wanting to connect with your spirit team, talk to them, call upon them, tell them that you want to connect with them, because until and unless you'll call out for them, they're not going to just make their presence known to you. So it is very, very important for you to ask them to just give me a sign, give me a feather, maybe just show me an angel number 1 2 3 and stuff like that. I mean, you can use any example. So all I'm saying is find out ways to connect with your spirit team, because even they are wanting to communicate with you, and you are somebody who is ascending in your spiritual journey, and you're only going to go forward, you're not going to come back. Okay, so there's a lot of growth that is happening for you, pile number 2, and growth is never easy. Okay, so all I'd say is your 72 hours are all about healing and feeling good about yourself. So be gentle with yourself, do not judge yourself in these 72 hours, and connect with the spirit world. And if you get an invitation to go out somewhere, to party, to meet people and stuff like that, do that. Do that. Just ease up a bit, okay? Let your hair down. All right? So with this, we come to the end of your reading. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out as to what's happening in the next 72 hours for you. So we have journal, massage, abundance planning, and be still. Now coming to your 72 hours. Firstly, let me tell you, you are going to receive messages left, right and center in these next 72 hours. You're somebody whose crown chakra is open, your third eye is open. And I also see you receiving a lot of activations and a lot of codes getting integrated into your, energetic system, you can say, your body and stuff like that within these 72 hours while you sleep. So it is very, very important for you to, sleep in these 72 hours. And I just see that whosoever has chosen this pile, you are going to be very gentle on yourself. Maybe you're somebody who's been working really hard for a very, very long time. And the next 72 hours, whenever you're watching this reading, I just see that you are going to spend your next 72 hours by being very easy with yourself, by spending a lot of time in your energy. I see you being at home for the most part. I see you spending a lot of time in solitude. And let me tell you, you are a magical manifester, pile number 3. You can manifest like a magician, okay? And these 72 hours are very, very ripe for you to do that. So whatever you want to manifest, and I just still feel that you are somebody who's into the law of attraction. You are somebody who's into visualization. Even if you're not, you are somebody who is either a healer, a professional healer, or you're going to be in the future. Or you're somebody who has a lot of knowledge when it comes to spirituality and how the law of attraction works and stuff like that. Because I already see somebody who has crystals, who has a gratitude journal, who writes down their manifestations, or who writes down their goals, and who is into writing. Writing plays a very, very important role in your life, especially when it comes to your manifestations. And you're somebody who loves yourself a lot, and this energy is going to amplify. This energy is only going to ooze out even more out of you in these 72 hours, where you will be taking very good care of yourself. You might even just go for a body massage, because I just feel that you've been working very hard. I don't know why, but I'm getting this message that there's at least one person who has been working so hard that you deserve a body massage. So even if you have zero plans for that, please book a massage for yourself. Your body is going to thank you later, because the extra hours that you've been spending to, secure your bag, the amount of work that you've been doing on yourself, the way you've been balancing your personal and your professional life, the amount of efforts that you've been putting in your work, it's commendable. And you need some TLC in your life, pile number 3. So just go and, get this lower back massage done, get your pressure points pressed and stuff like that. Get a foot reflexology if your heart tells you. Get a hand reflexology. I would say just go for a full body massage, because a lot of toxins will get released, okay? They are going to leave your body, and you're also going to feel very, very easy, okay? If you're somebody who works out regularly, then too you need this massage, pile number 3. And even if you don't do anything, now don't come at me, even if you're somebody who is not doing anything in life, there are very high chances of you pampering yourself. And let me tell you, you deserve it. You deserve it. Your body needs it. So go for it, okay? Go for this massage. Also, in these 72 hours, I see you spending less time on your screens, on your mobile phones, your laptops, your television screens and stuff like that, and spending more time with yourself. If you're a poet or a writer of some sort, please write in these 72 hours. You're going to receive some magical ideas. Start writing down your feelings in a diary. Start writing down a gratitude list. Maintain a gratitude journal. maintain a journal where you jot down your feelings, because you're a very emotional person, pile number 3. You might even be having water in your chart. So you hold a lot of tension in different parts of your body when you're not able to express yourself. So it is very, very important for you to let out your feelings on a piece of paper, because I feel I'm talking to somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends, or you are kind of an ambivert. You have people to talk to, but you don't have people whom you can trust in life. So it is very, very important for you to let things out. If you don't have trustworthy people around you, write it down in your diary. If you feel that, what if somebody reads my diary and stuff like that, write it down on a piece of paper and maybe burn it, okay? But express yourself. Express yourself. Let your emotions turn into creativity. These 72 hours are very, very ripe for you to manifest whatever you want. And just, if you're somebody who has a gratitude journal, or you have a habit of maintaining a journal in general, turn to any page randomly and see what you've written, and you might end up manifesting exactly what you've written for yourself in these 72 hours. So try it, okay? If you have a pet, a cat, a dog, or any other pet, for some I can see even a fish, then I do see you spending time with your pet. Over here, I also see you kind of, creating some kind of a budget, or creating some kind of a vision for yourself as to how much you want to invest, where you want to invest, how much you want to save. And you might end up, just calculating as to how much did you earn this month and stuff like that. There is some kind of financial planning that you will be doing in these 72 hours, and it is kind of essential for you. So even if you have no plans, it is very, very important for you to understand your spending habits. If you are somebody who's not able to save money, it is important for you to analyze as to why you're not able to do it. And I just feel that you are kind of a free spirit, pile number 3, and sometimes you over pamper yourself by, if you're feeling sad, you might end up shopping for yourself. If you're going through a lot of mood swings, you might end up binge eating and ordering food from outside and stuff like that. And sometimes you end up overindulging yourself, and this might happen in these 72 hours. So all I'm trying to say is, do not go overboard when it comes to you spending money, because there are chances of you doing that. Pamper yourself. You should be pampering yourself, because I'm asking you to go for a massage, but then be wise about it, okay? Also, in these next 72 hours, especially if you're a healer, then your psychic powers are upgrading. Your psychic powers are upgrading in these 72 hours, and you might, get a lot of messages via your dreams, via your intuition. Your third eye chakra is going to be blooming beautifully. And even if you're not a professional healer, pile number 3, you all are very, very intuitive, okay? And there are chances of you getting to know about your psychic gifts in these 72 hours. Now, this can happen via your dreams. This can happen via you getting a reading on your psychic gifts. This can be you reading about, you having psychic gifts on a social media platform, or you getting to listen from me that, pile number 3, you do have gifts. All right, you do have psychic gifts. So tap into your gifts, because you are very, very gifted, okay? And that's about it. Your reading is very chilled out as compared to the rest. And all I'd say is just your 72 hours seem to be chilled out, seem to be you working towards becoming your most independent self. There is a balance that you're restoring between your feminine and your masculine energies, which is very, very great. And I also see your chakras getting balanced in these 72 hours. So you are somebody who's already working on yourself. Continue down the same path, because you're on the right path and you are exactly in the energies that you should be in. And all I'd say is, Keep going. You're doing a brilliant job with yourself, with your life. And good luck, pile number 3. So with this, we come to the end of your reading. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!